A very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eagles Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity College of Jacksonville for exciting NCCAA South Region men's basketball. Tonight's matchup features the Bruins from Greenville, South Carolina's Bob Jones University, taking on your home team, Eagles of Trinity College of Jacksonville. As always, we look for an exciting matchup, but first, please rise for our opening prayer. Lord Father, we give you the praise and the glory for all that you've blessed us with, these young men and the talents. And Father, we pray that you keep them all free from injury. We thank you for protecting the Bruins and all those throughout our country from the weather. We ask you to give them a safe trip home, Father. And Lord, number one above all, that we continue to worship our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. Please remain standing and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that every participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy tonight's competition. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Bruins of Bob Jones University. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Columbia, South Carolina, number 1, Justin Skelton. At guard, a 6'1" junior from Fort Myers, Florida, number 3, Trevor Pittman. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Greenville, South Carolina, number 4, Drew Cannon. At forward, a 6'4" senior from Runnels, Iowa, number 21, Chad Vanderhart. At center, a 6'6" sophomore from Columbia, South Carolina, number 33, Braxton Murray. And now the starting lineup for your Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. At guard, a 6' sophomore from Canton, Georgia, number 2, Tayden Owens. At guard, a 6'1" senior from Valdosta, Georgia, number 4, DJ Thompson. Guard, a 5'9" senior from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, number 13, Diego Fernandez. At guard, a 6'4" freshman from Orange Park, Florida, number 22, Sherrard Adams. And at forward, a 6'6" senior from Northport, Florida, number 24, Brandon Hill. And a correction, starting for the Bruins. A 6'0 junior from Greenville, South Carolina, number 2, Brandon Wilkins. Bruins are led by head coach Dr. Tony Miller, and the Eagles are led by head coach Zach Shank. And we are ready for South Region men's basketball in a packed Trinity Gymnasium here on the west side of Jacksonville, Florida. Rivalry time as well, as the Bruins from Greenville, South Carolina's Bob Jones University are here inside Trinity Gymnasium to take on the TCJ Eagles. I'm Ray Bureau, and as always, we are very happy that you're joining us here on the live feed. DJ Thompson against Braxton Murray, and this ball game is underway. A little late start, and that's because the women of TCJ was playing Payne College and won that game 77-70. First shot of the game, a three-point effort by Braxton Murray, missed, and the rebound pulled in by Diego Fernandez. And Fernandez, number 1 in the NCCAA Division II in points per game. And he comes in at 24.9. The bounce pass from Fernandez is intercepted. That's Justin Skelton, who is the Bruins' leading scorer at 17.1. But Fernandez with the steal, hustling through 3 defenders, laying it in for the first basket of the game. Number 1 in points per game. And the Eagles on the board first. It's 2-0, but the Bruins, they can score a bunch of points just like the Eagles, and they can do it from long range, as you just saw Shad Vanderhart do. 15.8 points per game. Shad Vanderhart is number 1 in field goal percentage. Get this, 65.3% when I check the stats on the NCCAA site. That's Sherrard Adams giving it up to Tayden Owens, who's having a great season, but that 3 does not go. And Vanderhart pulls in the rebound. Bruins also have Felder, who is number 18 with a 51.4 field goal percentage in the country. And Trevor Pittman is number 6 in blocks per game with 2.7. Ball goes out of bounds. Eagles trail 3-2, but we just started. So if you're just now joining us, you haven't missed very much. A basket for the Eagles and a 3 for the Bruins. Sherrard Adams with the 3. He's averaging 6 points per game, and he's been on a 3-point tear of late. Sherrard Adams just hit the 3-pointer, and that is the 17th of the season. 16 to shoot. Bruins, again, they score a bunch of points, 85.3. They give up 86. The Eagles score 83.6, and they give up 77.6. Short jumper missed. Rebound by Diego Fernandez. The Eagles, in their last game, put up a team record for non-overtime points in a game at 116 as they defeated Trinity College of Jacksonville. Check that, Trinity College of Florida, about a week and a half ago. Owens stepped on the sideline. That's the reason for the turnover. And the Bruins have a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. The team record for points in any game, 119, 3 years ago in a 4-overtime thriller at Florida Gateway College. They won that game 119 to 115. A fumble picked up, and the shot by Trevor Pittman, it does not go. Fernandez across midcourt. Off the glass and good. Diego Fernandez with his second score of the night. In addition to leading the country in points per game, he is number 11 in total threes with 34 and number 18 in free throw percentage at 81.7. And that's number 18. That means there are 17 guys who are doing even better. So the South Region and the entire Division II great at the line. And we're going to have ourselves a foul against Sherrard Adams. The question is it 2 or 3? It is going against Adams for the push. It is a 3-point effort. So foul number 1 for Adams and the Eagles. and 3 free throws for Justin Skelton. He averages 17.1 points per game. And a first of 3 is good. So Skelton is on the board with his first point of the night. And at the line this season, he comes in at 80%. He's now 21 for 26. And free throw number 2 is also good. And Justin Skelton has taken over as the Bruins' leading scorer. He is a sophomore from Columbia, South Carolina. 6'4", he's majoring in sports management. And he hits all 3 at the line. Both of these teams do a good job at the line. The Eagles are at 70% coming in tonight, and the Bruins are at 72%. Owens in the paint and good. Taden Owens averages 13.5 points per game. He's had a couple of 20-point performances in January. He and Diego Fernandez lead this team in scoring, and that's a long 2 for Skelton. He now has 5 of Bob Jones' 8. Trinity leads by 1. Just under 4 minutes in. Adams already has a 3. He finds Hill around the baseline. Hill, turnaround off the glass, and a foul against Braxton Murray, his first and team foul number 1. That will send Brandon Hill to the line. Brandon Hill on the season, 62%. And he has done a terrific job in the month of January. That one is good. We'll be honest, Brandon struggled at the line in the first semester, but since the Christmas break, he has been lights out at the line and has gotten himself well over 60% now. He goes 1 for 2. Trevor Gearhart with the rebound for the Bruins. 10-8 in favor of TCJ. And that one knocked out of bounds off DJ Thompson. Dr. Tony Miller, in his first season as the head coach of the Bruins, he spent many years from 2012 to 2025 as an assistant coach and the director of basketball operations. He has a doctorate in sports management, so he knows all about what we all do. Myself, Trenton Goldsmith, and all the SIDs in the country. And a steal and a basket for Brandon Wilkins. And also draws a foul, so Wilkins a chance at a three-point play. So many bodies around, I didn't quite see who got called for the foul. And now it's on the board as Taden Owens, his first. Coach Jones announcing the competition that we're going to have at halftime. To the crowd, which is very big here inside Trinity Gymnasium, Wilkins hits the free throw. He now has 3 points. He averages 13.8. And Brandon Wilkins shoots 69% from the line this season. That's Taden Owens for 3. And Taden Owens with his 19th three-pointer of the season. Of course, those are just the official games. Both these teams have played a number of exhibitions against Division I competition, NCAA Division I, that is. That one's for 3 for Braxton. You cannot leave him that wide open because he will do that a lot. Braxton Murray buries the uncontested 3. His third of the season. But give this team a chance to shoot threes, and they will beat you. They're at 33% on the season. The Eagles, 37% from three-point range, 44% overall on the season. Adams misses the 3. He hit one earlier. And overall from the field, Bob Jones is 48%. Skelton misses the 3. Brandon Hill with the rebound. Hello to Trenton Goldsmith, the fantastic SID and play-by-play announcer of the Bruins. And we'll be watching and listening to Trenton when the Eagles go to Bob Jones next weekend. JU Bruins on YouTube is where you can watch that game. 3-point effort by Wilkins, no good. These two schools will also play baseball next weekend, Friday and Saturday, here at TCJ. A Friday evening home game for the Eagles and a Saturday afternoon doubleheader. That'll be the season opener series for the Bruins as Adams misses a three. The Eagles baseball team starts play tomorrow against NCAA Division II Edward Waters University, a 1 o'clock home game here, and then at Edward Waters in downtown Jacksonville, a doubleheader on Saturday. That's going to be another 3-shot foul for the Bruins, and it's called on Diego Fernandez for the push. And Skelton back at the line. He hit all three a few minutes ago. And those are the only free throws that the Bruins have taken so far. And the first of these three for Skelton is good. He and Diego Fernandez, they seem to be automatic at the line. A $1,000 stipend scholarship is the prize for TCJ students. They're going to have a competition at halftime. I have no idea what the competition is, but Carson, our cameraman, would you like a $1,000 scholarship? He says yes. And that one misses from Skelton. So apparently that was a 2-point shot. I thought it was a 3. They gave him 2 free throws. He hit the first one and has 6 points. 15-13, the Bruins lead. Fernandez outside to Owens. And he goes through 2, loses the ball, and then we have ourselves a kick as the ball hit off the foot of Shad Vanderhart. And in case you missed it, Shad Vanderhart, 65.3% from the field, number 1 in NCCAA Division II. Eagles want to keep the ball out of his hands if they can. Max Fuentes in the paint. The former JU Dolphin gets the layup. And I'll always remember that 41-point game that Maximus had down at Beacon College earlier this season. 41 points. It was a close game. The Eagles won thanks to Maximus Fuentes with 41 and a traveling violation called on Trevor Gearhart. That'll turn the ball over, and it's number 3 for the Bruins. Eagles have turned it over twice so far. We get an opportunity. We'll tell you a little more about the women's game as the Eagles defeated Payne College 77-70. Hill, guarded by Vanderhart. Turnaround jumper in the paint, a little strong, and a rebound pulled in by Bryson Felder, and we have ourselves a whistle. Jump ball is the call. The possession arrow does not function, so the officials and the scorer's table have to keep track of it. Coach Shank, looking for the foul, but won't get the call. Trinity has 9 seconds to work with. I'm going to pause here and try to clear the throat for a moment. Be right back. Fernandez will inbound. Bounce pass to Thompson. Layup is good. DJ Thompson averages 6.3 points per game. Trinity 2 wins, no losses in South Region play, 8-6 overall. Trinity has defeated Baptist University of Florida and Toccoa Falls. Tell you Bob Jones in just a moment. Under 12 to go in the first half. Vanderhart looking for his first points of the game. Instead, kicks it outside for a 3-point shot. That is buried by Connor Barfield, who averages 3.6 points per game. And a whistle. It wasn't a very loud whistle, but I think the officials are going to call a foul. And that's going against Connor Barfield. It is his first, and it is team foul number 2. Bruins 4-5 overall. They've had a few games recently canceled, and not sure if they'll be able to make those up because we're mostly in South Region play now. Fernandez misses, but the second chance is good. Fernandez now with 6. In South Region play, the Bruins are 2-1. They have defeated Southeastern Baptist, whom the Eagles will play on Saturday. They also defeated Pensacola Christian College in a really good one, and they lost to Toccoa Falls. The box score of that Pensacola Christian game, I watched that one. It was a phenomenal game, 88-71, but the game was much closer than that most of the way. Bob Jones got a bunch of free throws at the end, and we have ourselves a foul. Foul's called, looks like against Trinity's Maximus Fuentes. His first, team fourth. Bob Jones, 88, Pensacola Christian, 71. Justin Skelton had 25 points in that game. Bryson Felder, 16. Chad Vanderhart, 15. And Brandon Wilkins, 10, the double-digit scorers against PCC. And that game was on January 18th. Long pass, knocked away. Last touched by Dylan Harris. And so the Eagles will have possession with 26 on the shot clock. Well, Pensacola got 20 from Liam Gertz. We're going to see them very soon. Liam Gertz is among the leaders in scoring in the country. And we've seen Liam Gertz on this court many times. And that is one big man for PCC. There's another big man, Jaden Little. The assist from DJ Thompson, and Little's first basket of the night. That one's a three. It misses. Fuentes with the rebound and a foul on the rebound. And it's going to go against Jaden Little, it appears, for the push. And so the Bruins will inbound. Well, Little gets called for the foul, his first, team foul number 5. Little does have the basket. He averages 4.7 points per game. Trinity leads by 3. Bruins, they're a good three-point shooting team, but this one is out of the reach of Brandon Wilkins. And the unforced turnover will take away the opportunity, at least on this possession. We say hello to Josh Harris, joining us here as usual. Josh, a longtime TCJ Eagle. Did a whole lot for the team in many different capacities. We do consider him an Eagle. And in response, the Eagles repeat the unforced turnover and give it right back to Bob Jones, number 4, committed by the Eagles. Now another chance for Bob Jones to tie it up or at least get to within a point. Twenty to shoot. Vanderhart guarded by Thompson at the elbow, kicks it outside, a pump fake by Harris, and he's double-teamed underneath the basket. 8 seconds to shoot. Fernandez got a hand on it. Kept it out of the hands of Connor Barfield. 7 seconds to shoot. 9:45 left in the first half, and action-packed so far. 10 minutes and 15 seconds. This is Wilkins outside. Mid-range jumper bounces off the rim, then the backboard, and drops in for Dylan Harris just before the shot clock runs out. So nice job by the Bruins with only 7 seconds to work with, getting that shot off in time. Fernandez with possession. That's for 3. It does not go in. Had to wait to see after a couple of bounces off the rim, but he's going to shoot a couple of free throws, 3, I believe, as Fernandez is at the line. The foul was called on Brandon Wilkins, his first, team third, and Diego Fernandez, number 18 in the country at 81.7%. And as I said before, that is low for Fernandez. He had a little bit of trouble at the beginning of the season, but that didn't last too long. He's at the line. Number 2 is also good. And that is point number 7. And Fernandez ready to take number 3. And this one sizes it up. And it is good. So Fernandez goes 3 for 3, now has 9 total points. Eagles lead 24-20. We're in the second half of the first half. Dylan Harris, bounce pass to Vanderhart, guarded by Fuentes. Now double team, they kick it back outside to Wilkins. And Wilkins misses his target. Barfield started to make a move. Wilkins may not have noticed it, and the pass goes out of bounds. And it is turnover number 4, committed by the Bruins. Long pass to Little, right outside the paint. Watch the 3-second count, pump fake, and a whistle. I believe he stepped out of bounds. And the teams trade turnovers once again. 8:51 left to go in the first half. And the crowd is still coming in. Trinity Christian Academy varsity boys basketball also in the gym checking out a college game. Conqueror's having a really nice season. They're about to get ready to start district competition. Fernandez draws an offensive foul. And the Eagles will take possession. The foul is called on Dylan Harris, his first, team 4th. Fernandez will give up the body. He will take the charge. That was a push with the elbow and the shoulder from Harris. And Fernandez goes through 2 Bruins, finds Owens. Pump fake and a short jumper, mid-range rather, and DJ Thompson has a second basket. Diego Fernandez also has 4.1 assists per game in official competition. Eagles looking for a traveling violation, but instead it's Skelton with the long 2. And unless I miscounted, Skelton now has 8. A 4-point Eagles lead and a whistle and some contact after the play is over. And the official is going to point at Dylan Harris. Fernandez will shoot 2. And we'll see if there's a second foul assigned. And it looks like it will be a technical foul against Harris. So that's personal foul number 2. And Diego Fernandez, who just hit 3, will get a moment to regroup. And he'll be at the line for at least 2. Then we'll see about the regular foul. And here comes the first. And it's good. Diego's now in double digits. And number 2 is also good. And that was the regular foul. And now Diego will get 2 technical free throws. And this one is good. Diego's hit 6 in a row. Now looking to make it 7. That one does not go, but very nice run. 3 out of 4 this time. 6 in a row before the miss. Fernandez, he had a game where he hit 20 free throws in an Eagles win. 8 minutes and 3 seconds left. And Trinity leads 29-22. Eagles also get the ball after the technical foul. Fuentes off the glass and good. Maximus Fuentes, his second score, he averages 12. And the Eagles lead 31-22. Again, don't rest on this lead. Bob Jones can score points. 85.3 in official play coming in. Vanderhart, a couple of spins and then a pass to Skelton in the corner, guarded by Thompson. That one is for 3, off the rim. Little with the rebound and a foul. And a foul called on Jaden Little for the foul. And that is number 2 on Little. So he will head off. Brandon Hill will come back in. Little called for the push on the rebound. Bruins will get 20 on the shot clock, 7:31 on the game clock. And the inbound pass to Brandon Wilkins. Finds Pittman. Pull back three-pointer and a foul. I believe that will be 3 shots. Maximus Fuentes called for his second. And team foul number 7. And it will be 3 for Trevor Pittman. He averages 7.4 points per game. And the first of 3 is good. And Pittman, like most of the Bruins, does a nice job at the line. He is at 70% coming in. And a second one spins out. So he's 1 for 2 and has another. Fuentes will head off. Sherrard Adams back on for the Eagles. Pittman, 1 for 2. Number 3 is good. So he has 2 points, and it's 31-24 in favor of TCJ. Very quickly up the court, and Fernandez lays it in high off the glass. And Fernandez now with 14 points. 33-24. And we still have 7 minutes left in the first half. Pittman guarded well by Fernandez. Kick it to the corner. Vanderhart 1-on-2, and he beats the double team. Vanderhart's second score. He has a 3 as well. 5 total points, 15.8 points per game. And Taden Owens goes lefty for points 6 and 7, and the Eagles get the lead back up to 9. They're not giving me a chance to catch my breath, Carson. 35-26. Pittman had the ball knocked away, but maintained control and will go to the line. It looks like they're going to call Taden Owens for the block. Number 2 on Owens, number 8 on the Eagles. And Pittman back at the line. He was just 2 for 3 a couple of moments ago. Overall, Bruins so far 6 out of 7. And now 7 out of 8, and that's point number 3 for Pittman. They're shooting 44% from the field and have 4 threes. Trinity, 76.5% from the field and 2 for 5 from three-point range, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Well, while we have a moment, let's take a quick peek at the women's game as the Eagles defeated Payne College 77-20. Eagles' leading scorer was Milani Vitella with 16. Emma Parrish had 10. Trevisha Giddens, 13. Kirsten Joseph with 12. Desiree Green, 9, a pair of threes. Victoria Broadway, 7. Jaden Houston had a three-pointer, as did Layla Harvey. And Caroline Smith had a basket as well. The Eagles shot 48%. They hit 4 total threes and were 17 for 23 at the line. An excellent job by the Eagles. And they out-rebounded Payne 33-29. They got a bunch of second chances, 20 offensive rebounds in that game. And the Eagles women's basketball program now 9-7 overall. They have 2 wins, no losses in South Region competition. Trevor Pittman back at the line. He hit his first. And number 2 ready to go up into the air, and he misses. Bruins gave up the rebound, and DJ Thompson said thank you. 35-27, 8-point Eagles lead. Fernandez at midcourt. 6:18 and counting in the first half. Fernandez to Derek Rivers. I have a note about Derek Rivers I'm about to tell you in his three-point prowess since joining the varsity roster. Fernandez misses, but DJ Thompson puts it in. Derek Rivers, number 1 in the country in three-point percentage. 55.6%. Vanderhart tried to dunk it and missed, and a foul as the ball hit the floor. Looks like they're calling Diego Fernandez, and that will be number 2. And it's a 1-1 for the Bruins, and Shad Vanderhart will get his first attempt of the night. Vanderhart, 75%. That'll tick up just a touch, and he'll get another. That is point number 6. Yes, Derek Rivers leading the country in three-point percentage, 55.6%. And number 2, Little Strong, rebounded by DJ Thompson. And Fernandez will bring it up court. The Eagles lead 37-28. 9-point advantage. Adams back to Fernandez. Tight defense by the Bruins. 5-second count is on. Fernandez uses the screen, finds Rivers, and Rivers inside, and a block, but a body contact. And Vanderhart will be called for the foul. His first, team 7th, and 2 shots for DJ Thompson. DJ Thompson, another man who struggled at the beginning of the season at the line, but has stepped it up here in the second half. He's at 49% overall, but again, much better since January began. That one, however, does not go. Eagles will give up the rebound. All 4 others back defensively. And that one drops in for DJ Thompson, the Toccoa Falls transfer last year, and having a great season here at TCJ, averaging 6.3. He now has 7 points. 5-14 and counting. Vanderhart trying to push off Adams, but Adams stays tough and forces a miss. Adams almost tipped the ball in the wrong basket. Fernandez up the court, misses the shot. Nice defense. I believe that was Braxton Murray who thwarted the effort from Diego Fernandez. And Bruins will try to get back to within single digits. Skelton will go to the line for 2. Brandon Hill called for his first. Skelton is 4 for 5 at the line, 8 points. Bob Jones is now shooting 40%. The Eagles red hot at 70. We don't expect them to keep that up the entire game, but a really good start as they have a 10-point lead pending these 2 foul shots from Justin Skelton. And the first one is good. 9 points for Skelton, who came in at 80% on the season. So no surprise that he drops one in. Well, Fernandez is number 18 in the country at 81.4. Skelton's right behind him. And he's been really good at the line tonight. He is already 6 out of 7. Skelton, number 22 in points per game at 17.1. Fernandez triple teamed. That leaves a couple of Eagles open, but Bob Jones, they don't wait around. They find open men and get on top of them. Fernandez will go to the line for 2. It was a late whistle, and it looks like the foul is called on Trevor Pittman. I'll make sure. Yes, it is. It's his first. It's team foul number 8. This is a 2-shot foul. And Fernandez with 14 points heads to the line. I have to turn up my monitor so I can make sure we're still going because this gym is loud. And Fernandez. Actually, I thought he had 14. Table says that was now point number 17. And at the line, 7 out of 8. And number 2 is good. So 18 points for Fernandez and a 10-point lead for the Eagles. 4:20 left to go in the first half. Hand off to Trevor Pittman in the paint. Double teamed outside. Rivers right on top of Drew Cannon. Skelton had a nice job. He was double teamed. A little fadeaway short jumper. He now has 12 if I have it correct. And that one goes off Brandon Hill, and that'll be Bruins ball. That is correct, Justin Skelton with 12. Three-pointer, in and out. Didn't get the second bounce in. Hill with the rebound. Cannon with the effort for the Bruins. It's an 8-point TCJ lead. Rivers in the corner. Whistle. He stepped on the sideline. Out of bounds. Will turn it over. Number 8 for the Eagles. Bob Jones, 3 turnovers. So they've done a good job holding on to the ball. 8-point deficit for the Bruins in those beautiful navy blue uniforms with the white trim. That's Cannon for 3, and it's good. Drew Cannon, he averages 3.7 points per game. He just hit his 9th three-pointer of the season. It's now a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Fernandez, a spin move from the line. No good. Rebound. Shad Vanderhart. And Pittman up the right side. Works his way to the elbow. Finds Vanderhart wide open underneath. Great pass. And Vanderhart, the beneficiary, he gets 8 points, and the lead is all the way down to 3. Trinity led by 10 just moments ago. Bob Jones has scored 7 straight. Adams, layup, no. Vanderhart, rebound. Missed opportunity for the Eagles. Skelton in the paint, kicks it outside. They work it all the way around to Pittman. Back to a wide open Braxton Murray. Like I said before, don't leave these Bruins open. They will hit 3-pointers, and that one ties a score. Finally, for me anyway, a chance to catch my breath. We'll be back in just a minute.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. We are the only intercollegiate athletics association where ring chasing and king chasing converge, as our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. The NCCAA also provides funding through the Sports Ministry Fund to support student athletes and coaches involved in sports mission trips and ministry activities. Since 2000, we have contributed over $445,000 to assist more than 6,700 student athletes and coaches. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
Braxton Murray hits a 3-pointer to cap a 10-point run that ties the score at 40-30. Bob Jones has gotten a couple of threes and a couple of baskets to cut that 10-point deficit completely away. Dr. Tony Miller in his first season leading the Bruins. A graduate of Bob Jones University back in 2007. He got his doctor's degree of sports management from the U.S. Sports Academy in 2014. And a longtime assistant coach. Now a chance to lead the Bruins. And a steal, and the Bruins now with a chance to take the lead. They led 3-2, and that's been it. Cannon pump fake to Vanderhart. Back outside to Skelton. Cannon, Vanderhart. There's some big men on the court for Bob Jones. Shot clock at 12. Skelton, he's one of those big men. Thompson knocks it away from Vanderhart, and then as they try to recover the fumble, looks like we'll have a jump ball, and the arrow is with the Bruins. They'll get 20 on the shot clock. Trinity had established possession, therefore reset the shot clock. 1:48 left in the first half. On Saturday, Trinity will play host to Southeastern Baptist College, women at 2, men at 4. The JV game scheduled for 12 has been canceled. No word on a rescheduling just yet. But women take on Southeastern Baptist at 2, men at 4. Then Tuesday, February 3rd, Trinity hosts Pensacola Christian, another doubleheader, 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Next opportunity, we'll let you know what the Bruins have up next. Right now, they're going to inbound with 20 on the shot clock and a chance to take the lead for the first time since 3-2. Skelton guarded by Thompson. In the paint, stripped by Hill. Owens across midcourt. Fernandez to his left, but he takes it himself, misses, and a great rebound by Murray. And he avoided Brandon Hill coming up from behind, and Fernandez with the strip, but it's out of bounds. They're saying that the ball deflected off Murray. The officials disagree, and a foul called on Fernandez. I didn't notice that at first. That's number 3 on Diego Fernandez. And Braxton Murray is in the double bonus. He'll get 2. First attempts of the night for Murray, and it's good. Murray comes in at 55% on the season. But he gives his team a lead at 41-40. He has a pair of threes as well. This one misses, and Brandon Hill pulls in the rebound. Now Fernandez will have to be careful with 3 fouls. You know very well Dr. Miller is going to go at Fernandez, especially throughout the second half. Try to get the 4th and 5th foul. And Tatum Owens just drew a foul. He will shoot 2. First attempts of the night for Owens. The foul is on Braxton Murray, his second. Owens, very nice, 73% on the season, 51 for 70. Coach Jones has drawn the names who will compete for that potential $1,000 scholarship. Malachi Wright. Josh Ledbina. And Jeremy Dupree. Those are the 3 student body TCJ students who will get a competition to see who may get a potential $1,000 scholarship. Meanwhile, Tatum Owens looking to tie the score. No, not on the first one. Eagles will give up the rebound. And after the huddle with Coach Schenk, let's see if they come out. Nope, they're going to stay back defensively. Owens missed the first. He could still tie it with the second. It's good. 8 points, and now a 41-41 tie. Substitution, Murray out, and Bryson Felder in. He has 17 points per game in official play this season. Good for number 23 in NCCAA Division II. Lest I forget, women's basketball, number 9 in the country in this week's rankings. Eagles women's basketball is having a really nice season. Cannon misses the 3. Fuentes pulls in the rebound. Under a minute to go. Chance to break the tie. Fernandez with 3 fouls. Finds Fuentes. And Vanderhart, fortunate he didn't get called for the foul. 3 for Fuentes, in and out. Vanderhart with the rebound. Chad Vanderhart, 6'4" senior from Runnels, Iowa. Pittman in the paint, avoids a contact and puts his team back out in front. That's 5 points. 43-41 the score. Thompson back to Owens. We're going to have to check on that score. I have it at 43-41. Owens misses the shot, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles basketball. It is 43-41. Eagles have 0.6 of a second. And the ball's knocked away by Vanderhart. And that'll do it for the first half. Bob Jones University Bruins, 43. Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles, 41. We are going to pause here. We'll be ready for the second half in 15 minutes. You're watching South Region Men's Basketball here on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. We are the only intercollegiate athletics association where ring chasing and king chasing converge, as our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. The NCCAA also provides funding through the Sports Ministry Fund to support student athletes and coaches involved in sports mission trips and ministry activities. Since 2000, we have contributed over $445,000 to assist more than 6,700 student athletes and coaches. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium, where Bob Jones leads TCJ 43-41. The Bruins ended the half on a 13-1 run. Trinity led 40-30, but then Bob Jones scored 10 consecutive points and then finished it up with the 2-point lead. Trinity will have the ball as we start the second half. The Bruins, 46%, 6 for 16 from three-point range, 11 for 15 at the line. The Eagles, really good shooting, 56%, 2 for 6 from three-point range, and 11 of 14 at the line. Diego Fernandez playing with 3 fouls. Well, I have him at 3. The official scorers have him at 2. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Eagles. Gerard Adams takes down a very high pass, and that ball stripped by Vanderhart. He knocked it out of bounds. Trinity's ball was 17 on the shot clock. Diego Fernandez, 16 points. Tatum Owens, 8. DJ Thompson, 7. Maximus Fuentes, 4. Gerard Adams, 3. And Brandon Hill, 1. 6 to shoot. Adams is blocked. Second chance, no. It did hit the rim, so the Eagles get the rebound and a fresh 20. Thompson in the paint, but stolen by Skelton, who has 12 points, 8 for Shad Vanderhart, 7 for Braxton Murray, 5 for Trevor Pittman, 3 each for Brandon Wilkins, Drew Cannon, and Trevor Gearhart. Skelton at the top of the arc. Check that, Connor Barfield with 3. My mistake, I wrote it down in the wrong place. Shot clock violation, but a whistle right before the buzzer. And that's getting called against Tatum Owens, and that'll be his 3rd foul. And at the line will be Trevor Pittman. He's going to shoot 3. We've seen that quite a bit from both sides tonight. Fouls called on 3-point efforts. So Pittman misses the first. Two-point Bruins lead. Bob Jones will give up the rebound. Second shot is good for Pittman. And this will be his 8th free throw of the night. So far, he has made 4 of 7, and now 5 out of 8. 7 total points, and a 4-point Bruins lead. Again, a 13-1 run to end the first half, including 10 in a row. Thompson in the corner, finds Owens. Adams to Fernandez, over by Coach Schenk. Back to Adams, mid-range jumper, good. Gerard Adams with a second basket. He had a 3 in the first half. Gets the deuce, and it's a 2-point lead. Pittman runs into Owens, finds a man wide open in the corner, Wilkins. Inside to Vanderhart, and this time the dunk is good. He missed one in the first. That time got it to drop in. And it's another 4-point lead for the Bruins. Fernandez for 3, a little strong. And a long rebound for Pittman. Hustling between 2. And Fernandez with the rebound. And a spin and a foul. That's going against Brandon Wilkins, his 2nd, team first. And on the right side of the court, the Bruins have a man down right near the extra set of bleachers. And fortunately, Trevor Pittman is all right. Eagles will inbound, 28. Nope, it'll be reset to 30. Down by 4, 47-43. Halftime score, 43-41 Bruins. That's Owens for 3, off the rim. And Murray with the rebound. These two teams will meet again next week. That's going to be February 7th at Bob Jones. That is Pittman for three, misses. Rebound Fernandez, ball's knocked away. And it's last touched by Fernandez, and the Bruins will get the ball. Bob Jones will be home this Saturday against Baptist University of Florida. First time that those two teams will have met. Baptist University, a first-year program, but we know from their trip here in November, they can play basketball. Hill with the steal. Fernandez up midcourt. And he's double-teamed and finds Thompson just outside the circle. All the way across to Owens. Runs the baseline to Fernandez. And Fernandez through two. Murray got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. Credit him with a block. Eagles have 9 seconds to work with. Bob Jones is at Toccoa Falls College on Tuesday, February 3rd, and then home against Southeastern Baptist on February 6th. 3 to shoot. Ball stripped away by Vanderhart. Has Wilkins wide open. Adams could not thwart the shot, and Wilkins with the basket. He has 5, and it's a 6-point Bob Jones lead. Fuentes at the table. These two teams usually give us an exciting matchup. Pretty much every South Region matchup goes down to the wire. It's not often that there's a blowout either way. And Owens hits a 3 for the Eagles. He now has 11, and it's a 3-point deficit for TCJ. Skelton, mid-range, no. Vanderhart puts it back in. That's now 12 for Shad Vanderhart. 51-46. Adams at midcourt. To Fernandez. Bounce pass to Hill. And Brandon Hill with the push. And he'll be called for the offensive foul. No argument. That one was pretty obvious. 5-point Bruins lead. Their biggest of the night so far. Murray at just behind the arc. And Vanderhart guarded by Owens. Shot clock at 12. All the way across the court to Skelton. He goes 1-on-2. And a foul. Looks like Brandon Hill. And that'll be number 3 on Hill. Eagles are picking up the fouls. And Justin Skelton at the line. He was a busy man there in the first half. 6 out of 7. And it looks like we're going to have a lane violation called against Vanderhart. And so that'll take away the first free throw by Skelton, and he'll get 1. And so, Skelton's shot is good. He's now at 13 points. And the lead is 6, 52-46. And Fernandez walks it across midcourt. Fernandez guarded by Barfield. Hands off to Fuentes. They work it back to Fernandez. A double team. And he's able to get the pass off to Hill. Off the glass, basket is good and one. Brandon Hill at the line. So far, just 1 point, 1 for 2 in the first half. The foul's called on Shad Vanderhart, his second. First team foul, and Hill at the line. And it does not go. Rebound by Drew Cannon. Braxton Murray outside the arc. Sets up a perfect screen for Wilkins. They kick it outside to Barfield. Three-pointer is a little short. And Fernandez hustles up the left side of the lane, and great job by Vanderhart rejecting Hill. Wilkins is paid back by Fuentes. The pass. Fernandez keeps it in play. He's wide open for three, and a swish. 19 for Diego Fernandez. And we have ourselves a whistle, and it's going to be Eagles basketball. And the official is saying to put 20 seconds on the shot clock. I was still writing down the basket. I didn't quite see the reason for the whistle. It's Eagles basketball. Trailing now by 1. Chance to regain the lead. They led for almost the entire first half. Owens in the corner. To Fernandez. 10 to shoot. 7 to shoot. Thompson, no. Rebound, Hill, basket is good. Rebound by Brandon Hill. His second bucket in the last few moments. He now has 5 total points, and the Eagles have regained the lead 53-52. Skelton guarded by Fernandez. Tries to spin away and nearly lost the ball, and does on the pass, but Thompson stepped out of bounds. And so the Bruins catch a break. 3 teams trade turnovers. A 30-second timeout called by Dr. Tony Miller. With the score, Trinity 53, Bob Jones 52, 13:33 left to go. BSN Sports is the official sports equipment and athletic apparel supplier of Trinity College of Jacksonville Athletics. Since 1972, they've made it their mission to elevate the student-athlete experience, removing everyday hassles so coaches can quickly order team uniforms, apparel, and equipment from the world's top brands. In addition, they provide deep expertise in nearly every sport and at every level. From recreational leagues and elite club and select organizations to high school, collegiate, and pro sports teams, BSN Sports and TCJ Athletics is a winning combination. Well, both these teams are trying to put together a winning combination in South Region competition. Eagles have regained the lead 53-52. It's been an exciting matchup. Trinity led by 10, 40-30, very late in the first half. But Bob Jones' 13-1 run had a 2-point advantage at halftime. This is Drew Cannon finding Skelton. 10 to shoot. Skelton in the paint, stripped. However, Pittman picked it up and he's stripped away. 3 seconds. Skelton gets it off in time. It hits the rim, but doesn't go in, and Hill pulls in the rebound. Bob Jones does have 1 shot clock violation tonight. Fuentes outside to Fernandez. 3-pointer a little short. Hill with the rebound. Hill in the paint. Off the glass, and a foul. If I saw that right, that is Braxton Murray with his 3rd. And that is the correct call. Brandon Hill, 1 for 3 so far. 5 total points, trying to extend the lead. Number 1, little long and off the back of the rim. Murray will head out. Vanderhart will head in. And another substitution for the Bruins. Trevor Gearhart. Gearhart, another big man. 6'8" freshman from Greenville, South Carolina. Hill hits the second free throw, so he has 6 points, and the Eagles lead 54-52. The 6'8", Trevor Gearhart. Number 25, Skelton in the paint. Turnaround, mid-range is good. Skelton now with 15, and we're tied at 54. Fernandez at the baseline, outside to Owens. Mid-ranger, short. And Vanderhart with the rebound. Pittman hustles up the court, kicks it outside to Connor Barfield. Three-pointer missed. Pittman the rebound. Back to Skelton to the right side. Double team, now a triple team, but he does not care. Justin Skelton gets points 16 and 17 and gives his team back a 2-point lead. It's been a seesaw affair throughout this second half. Trinity has outscored the Bruins 13-11, but trails by 2. And Fernandez across midcourt. Fuentes in the paint. And a foul. Fuentes will shoot 2. There are a few Bruins inside. We'll have to see what gets put up on the board. Maximus Fuentes is at the line for 2. The foul is on Trevor Gearhart, his first. Team foul number 4. And Fuentes at the line. He's at 77% on the season. Chance to tie the score, but he'll have to hit them both to do so. And a first of 2 for the senior. It is a little bit short. Fuentes from Miami comes to us from Jacksonville University. First year here at TCJ. And number 2 is good. He does pull the Eagles to within 1 with his 5th point of the night. 56-55. Still a lot of action left. Just past 11:40. Pittman double teamed. Skelton double teamed as well. Fernandez strips the ball. Bounce pass to Fuentes, and it's blocked, but a foul, it looks like, on Skelton. No. They're saying this shot ball out of bounds. And so the Bruins a chance to extend the lead to 3 or maybe 4. Skelton, mid-range jumper, it's good. That man can shoot. He has 19, averages 17.1. He is the Bruins' leading scorer. 1 point Bruins lead. Bounce pass to Thompson. Outside to a wide-open Taden Owens. He's short. And he tracks down the rebound off the floor. Looking for the foul, but no call. And Gearhart wide open. Basket is good, and that's officially number 3 on Diego Fernandez. Trevor Gearhart will shoot 2. And we will have to double check on the foul count on Fernandez. Scoreboard says 3. The official stats say 3. Gearhart at the line. Trevor Gearhart, a freshman, majoring in business administration. Very limited opportunity, just 1 for 3 at the stripe. But a chance to extend this lead to 4. He did get the layup. And it's good. 3 points now for Trevor Gearhart. And the Eagles trail by 4. They were able to regain the lead for a short time. Fuentes guarded by Pittman. Hands off to Fernandez. Three-pointer. It's off. And rebounded by Skelton. Gearhart takes the pass. Finds Pittman. That is a three, and it's good. That is 10 points for Trevor Pittman, and a timeout called by Coach Shank, and the Bruins on the bench giving their teammates on the court a very nice, well-deserved ovation as the Bruins have opened up their biggest lead of the night, 64-57. Founded in 1974 as Trinity Baptist College in Jacksonville, TCJ has been a leader in providing quality Christian higher education in North Florida for now 50 years. Trinity offers numerous majors, including pastoral studies, missions, business, education, music, criminal justice, sports management, and many more. The college also fields a nationally competitive athletics program. You're seeing that right now. In the NCCAA, TCJ also offers many outstanding online programs for adult learners. You can get more information by just going to tcj.edu. Trinity College is Jacksonville's Christian college. Teams are going to finish up their timeout. I'm going to pause here for just a moment. We'll be right back. Eagles have the ball, trailing now by 7 after the three-pointer from Trevor Pittman. He now has 12. This is Taden Owens in the paint. That ball was blocked by Pittman. Owens got the rebound and put it right back in. 9 points. Or check that, 13 for Taden Owens. It's still a 5-point deficit, however, under 10 minutes to go. Pittman for three, his second in a row. Count it again, that's 13 for Pittman. Fernandez in the paint, no. Eagles have cooled off in the last few moments, but Fernandez will shoot two. Again, a lot of bodies underneath. And I believe they're calling the foul on Trevor Gearhart. That'll be his second. And Fernandez at the line. Eagles need to take advantage of these opportunities. Fernandez has 16. Make that 19. And this first one is good. First one, good. Second one is also good. Fernandez now with 21. (67-61). The Eagles still with a little bit of work to do. This is Pittman, who's gotten red hot in the last few minutes. Skelton in the paint, no good. Rebound, Brandon Hill. Opportunity for the Eagles to get a little bit closer. Spin move by Thompson. And a 360 before the ball drops in. Thompson now with 9, but more importantly, closes the gap down to 4. Long pass to Barfield. A very quick touch pass to Skelton, who was fouled from a three-point shot by Taden Owens. If I have it right, that is number 4 on Owens. And Skelton at the line for 3. He is 7 for 8 at the line tonight. And now the lead is 5. I have Skelton at 20. And now I have him at 21 and a chance for 22. Well, you wanted excitement. We got it here, 69-63. Both these teams very capable of going on runs. Bruins did that at the end of the first half, trailing 40-30. Sherrard Adams, who started the game, back in the lineup. Skelton looking to go 3 for 3 for the second time tonight, and he does. 22 for Skelton. More importantly, a 7-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Bruins. They had a 7-point lead just a few minutes ago as well. Trinity had regained the lead, but now trails by 7. Fuentes at the elbow, outside to Fernandez. Jump shot, no good. Hill with the rebound. Second chance is good. That's 8 for Brandon Hill. Still a 5-point deficit. And Pittman, guarded by Fernandez. And he will go to the line, and that's going to be number 4 on Fernandez. Pittman has also had a good line at the line tonight. 5 for 8. 13 points. Make it 14. And a whistle just for a substitution. Barfield out and Wilkins in. And Pittman goes 2 for 2. It is now 15 for Trevor Pittman and a 72-65 lead, another 7-point margin. And we have ourselves a foul as the ball goes out of bounds, sending Fuentes to the line. That foul was called on Trevor Pittman. That's number 2. Team foul 6. Both teams have committed 6. And Fuentes hits the first. So that is 6 points for Maximus Fuentes. And free throw number 2. And again, it's a 5-point deficit for the Eagles. That's Vanderhart with the pass to Wilkins. Back to the big man. Pittman almost lost it, but regained control. Gets around Adams and gets it underneath Adams and in the basket. Trevor Pittman having a really good night, 17. Trailing Skelton, though, who has 22. Fernandez misses. Thompson is blocked. Hill puts it in on a third opportunity. The block was to Bryson Felder. And Brandon Hill is now in double digits. And a stop in play. Just to wipe up a little moisture on the court. And we'll be back underway in just a moment. Again, it's a 5-point margin. Bob Jones, 74. Trinity, 69. Vanderhart outside to Wilkins. Skelton runs the baseline, collides with Fuentes. A late whistle, but a foul. That is number 3 on Maximus Fuentes. This is not the man the Eagles want to put at the line, especially tonight. Skelton has 22 points. 10 of those have come from right there. He is 10 for 11. He is 11 for 12 and 23 points. The lead is up to 6. Trying to tie the biggest lead at 7 once again. It is good. 24 for Skelton, 76 for the Bruins. Sherrard Adams out. Alex Dawson back onto the court for the first time in the last few games. A little bit of an injury, nothing too serious. Great to see Dawson back there on the court. The senior from Noralina, North Carolina, averages 7.3 points per game. Fuentes outside to Fernandez. Pump fake, runs the baseline, finds Hill in the paint, and Hill draws a foul. That's going to be team foul number 7 on the Bruins, and personal foul number 3 on Trevor Pittman. And Brandon Hill will shoot 2. He's had a very nice second half. 9 points, 10 overall. And he hits the first of 2. Makes it 11 and cuts the deficit down to 6. Here comes number 2. And it is off the rim. But we have ourselves a lane violation, the second one called against the Bruins, and Hill will get an extra shot. Braxton Murray will come back in for Bryson Felder. 76-70 the score. 6:27 left to play. Hill takes advantage of the extra opportunity and goes 2 for 3. He has 12, and it is 76-71. Skelton takes the handoff, fights with Thompson, and Thompson wins the battle. Owens is blocked. Second chance also blocked, but this time Murray will be called for the foul. That will send Thompson to the line. Official says the elbow from Braxton Murray is the reason for the call. DJ Thompson, 1 for 2 so far tonight. It's a 5-point deficit pending the shots from the senior DJ Thompson. Hails from Valdosta, Georgia. And then at this point, all free throws are going to be crucial. This one does not go. Eagles have been very good. 19 now for 25, 76%. The Bruins have been even better. 22 for 27, 81.5%. Thompson hits the second, giving him 10, and a 4-point deficit now for the Eagles. This is Trevor Pittman. Couple of threes in this half, and those came almost back to back. That one's for 3. Does not go. Rebound, Owens. Owens to the left side of the paint. Finds Hill. No good. Rebound, Murray. Steal by Fernandez. Baseline, another block for Braxton Murray. Wilkins will get fouled. That's going to go against Alex Dawson, his first. Team foul number 8. Brandon Wilkins took a hard hit and then hit the floor just as hard. Everybody on the court hustling just like they're supposed to. And so Wilkins will shoot. So far, 1 for 1. That was a 3-point play in the first half. 2 for 2. He gets one more. That's point number 6 for Brandon Wilkins. Junior from Greenville, South Carolina. Hometown of Bob Jones University and the headquarters of the NCCAA. And Wilkins hits them both. 69% on the season coming in. Fernandez somehow kept the dribble going, but he is stripped by Pittman. A late whistle. And Trevor Pittman just picked up his 4th foul. Both these teams have picked up fouls. Pittman now with 4. Braxton Murray with 4. For the Eagles, Tayden Owens, Diego Fernandez with 4. Brandon Hill, Maximus Fuentes, each with 3. And Fernandez will shoot 2 right here. This is good. It's number 22 for Fernandez. He's more interested in the final score than he is his personal totals. But he does lead the country in scoring average. And that's number 23. He averages 24.9. It's a 4-point margin. Bob Jones has the advantage with 5:20 left to go. Vanderhart couldn't quite get the layup, but he kicked it back outside. They work it to the far sideline. Braxton Murray thought about a 3. Skelton will take the 3. It's good. Boy, Justin Skelton is having himself a game. 27 points. And Fernandez up the right side. Jump shot, long. And Thompson lets it roll out of bounds, knowing that the Bruins touched it last. And so the Eagles will have possession with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Trailing by 7. Still within striking distance, but it's a 3-possession game as we're under 5 minutes to go. To Fernandez, lost control, but no harm done. 8 to shoot. Owens in the paint, and the basket is good. 15 for Owens. Still, though, a 5-point deficit. Bruins not in any hurry. They've been red hot, especially in the second half. They've outscored the Eagles 38-33. Ball goes out of bounds off Dawson, so the Bruins will keep possession with 15 on the shot clock. Bob Jones is up to 51%. The Eagles at 47%. They were at 56% at the half. Bob Jones went from 46% at the half to over 51. They're going to reset the shot clock to 15. 5-point Bruins lead. Tomorrow, Eagles baseball season opener, 1 p.m. here at home against Edward Waters University, Jacksonville's NCAA Division II school. That's a 3-pointer from Wilkins. No good. Dawson with the rebound. Then the baseball team will play at Edward Waters, a doubleheader on Saturday. And we have ourselves a foul. It looks like Skelton. And that's only his first. Well, we'll double check that. Yes, it is his first. And Fernandez with 23. 12 out of 13 at the line. And it's good. Right now, it's a 4-point deficit. Number 2 is also good. So Fernandez matches his season average of approximately 25 points per game and cuts the deficit down to 3. 4 minutes left. Bob Jones, 81. They average 85.3. Trinity, 78. They average 83.6. Murray outside the arc finds Pittman. 15 to shoot. Pittman in the paint. In and out. Off Vanderhart. He saves it. Gets it to Wilkins. A double team. Loose ball. Owens and Murray. Owens picks it up and puts it in. It's a 1-point game. The crowd loving what they see. The home crowd here at TCJ. We look for another exciting matchup next week in Greenville. Skelton thought about the three. They work it to Wilkins, guarded by Fernandez. Fernandez has to be careful. Pittman wide open. And man, does he bury it. He now has 20. Trevor Pittman all alone. He had time for a cup of coffee before taking that shot. And we have ourselves a full timeout with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left, and the Bruins leading 84-80. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Three minutes and 2 seconds left. The Eagles trail by 4 and have possession, 84-80. Trevor Pittman just hit his third three of the night and the 10th for the Bruins. The Eagles are 4 for 11 from three-point range. Bob Jones came in official competition at 33% from three-point range. They're at 39% tonight. Dawson misses on the three. Against South Region teams, the Bruins came in at 26% from three-point range. A third opportunity does not go. The Eagles a chance to cut that deficit in half, and they come up empty. Bruins in no hurry. It's a two-possession game. Wide open is Skelton, and it's good. Justin Skelton with the basket. I have him at 29. 86-80. Coming up on 2 minutes left. And Fernandez will go to the line. These are crucial foul shots for the Eagles. The foul is called on Brandon Wilkins, his second. Team 10th. The Eagles in the double bonus the rest of the way. They've committed 8. Bob Jones is currently in the 1-1. Fernandez at the line. He is 14 for 15. And the first is no good. How in the world did that ball come out? Because it was more than halfway down. Still a chance to pull 1 point closer. And that one also spins around inside the rim and pops out. Rare misses for Fernandez. Under 2 minutes to go in a 6-point game. Pittman outside the arc, in the paint, finds Vanderhart. And a great feed to Skelton, who came up out of nowhere. And Skelton, I have him at 31. That is Thompson, uncontested. They didn't want to foul and stop the clock with the lead at 8 at the moment, but now down to 6. So they wanted to make sure they didn't give them an extra free throw and stop the clock. So good defense by the Bruins, not picking up the foul. And a whistle, traveling called against Pittman. Eagles, 2-possession deficit, 88-82. Athletic Director of Bob Jones, Dr. Denny Scott. And Goldsmith, the terrific SID. I'm sure you're watching, Trenton. That one's for 3 from Dawson. No good. Rebounded by Wilkins. Shout out to Aubrey Howard. Watching here on the live feed. And a foul. Looks like Dawson will be called for his second. Under a minute to go. And 1 shot in makes it a 3-possession game. And it will be Brandon Wilkins at the line. He is 3 for 3 tonight. And ready for the first. Very important free throw. And it is off the front of the rim. Bruins are back playing defense. And again, if this one drops in, it's a 3-possession game. Right now, 6 points. Again, the Bruins will give up the rebound, which won't even happen. That could seal it right there. Fernandez for 3 off the rim. Rebound Dawson. 38 seconds left, and Alex Dawson will head to the line. Chance for him to get on the board and cut it down to 5 if he hits them both. Alex Dawson on the season, 80% at the line, 12 for 15. It's good. His first point of the night, but still a 6-point deficit. And the Eagles looking to get a quick stop and a chance to pull a little bit closer. Dawson does his job at the line. So 2 points, 5-point deficit, timeout with 36.8 seconds left. Stay with us. Remember, at the end of the first half, Trinity had a 40-30 lead, and Bob Jones went on a 13-1 run to close out that first half, and now lead by 5 with 37 seconds left. That stretch at the end of the first half is the difference in the game. Bruins have a 5-point lead and the ball. Murray back to Skelton. And a foul after the pass, but the Bruins are in the 1-and-1 bonus. Actually, that's now number 10, so 2 shots. And it will be Braxton Murray who was pushed from behind. He's 1 for 2 on the night. And again, if he hits them both, it is a 3-possession game. Bruins will play defense. They'll give up the rebound. First one is good, 90-84. Bruins are shooting 53%. Remember, 46 in the first half. Eagles are shooting 46%, but 56 in the first half. Bruins have outscored the Eagles 47-42 and lead 91-84. And Fernandez, no good on the 3. Shot clock now off. Skelton all alone, and he's going to work down the clock. And now with Hill coming on, he will take the basket. So 93-84. And the Eagles will have possession with just 16.5 left to go. Pass to Taden Owens. He'll shoot a 3. He's wide to the left. And a rebound to Connor Barfield, who is fouled. So Barfield will head to the line. The foul is on DJ Thompson. That's number 3. Barfield will shoot 2. Double bonus. On the season, 6 out of 8. And the first one is good. So the Bruins will even up their overall official record at 5-5, but their South Region record will become 3-1. Eagles will be 8-7 overall, 2-1 in South Region play. And we have a lane violation, the third one of the night, called against the Bruins, so that shot will not count. But it's still a 10-point lead with just 11.6 left to play. Outside to Dawson and out of bounds. And so the Bruins, they don't even have to get it across the timeline. So Vanderhart is just going to make the catch and let it run out. Final score, Bob Jones University, 94. Trinity College of Jacksonville, 84. The Bruins, 5-5, 3-1 in South Region play. The Eagles, 8-7, 2-1 in South Region play. Point totals, Diego Fernandez leads the Eagles with 25. However, Justin Skelton, I have him at 33. And I also have Trevor Pittman at 20. Those are the leading scorers. Brandon Hill and DJ Thompson each had 12. Taden Owens, 17. But Bob Jones comes away with the win. They will meet again in Greenville next Saturday. And the tip-off time is scheduled for 3 p.m. next Saturday, February 7th. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. We'll see you Saturday afternoon. Women and men both playing Southeastern Baptist College. The action begins at 2. For Coach Zach Schenk, for Athletic Director John D. Jones, Carson on the camera for us. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity College of Jacksonville.